Consequences of COVID has been that many of us have been getting more exercise. We've been taking walks in some of the incredible and beautiful countryside that we have around us. I regularly now walk through the Coed Woods, through the Smilug, and the reconnection with nature is really something that is perhaps one of the positives that comes out of this pandemic. But alongside that is the appalling behaviour of a minority of people and the amount of fly tipping, the amount of rubbish that is being dumped. I've been photographing this. At one stage, I couldn't walk more than a couple of metres without coming across fly tipping. Now, Rhondda Cynon Taf Council has been tremendous in not only monitoring social media, but then going along and clearing this up, but of course at a cost to all those members of the public who don't engage in that sort of antisocial behaviour. Now, the point I make is this. Rhondda Cynon Taf have been very vigorous in prosecuting. There have been a number of prosecutions, but the fines are no deterrent. They're far less than the benefit the individual gets, and in no way reflects the cost to the Council having clearing up these sites. Now, I've written to the Council General on this point, but it seems to me it would be very helpful if there was a government-timed debate here where we talked about the legislation that exists, the penalties that exist, how the penalties have now got to relate to the cost of clearing up fly tipping, and how we have got to campaign against this antisocial behaviour. Do you agree with me that now would be a good time to actually start talking about this and to seriously look at the legislation to improve our ability to deter and to prosecute those who engage in this terrible antisocial behaviour?
I'd like to join Mick Antoniw in congratulating RCT on the work that they've been doing on this particular issue and being very proactive in their response to it, because fly tipping just isn't ever justified in any circumstances. And obviously during the COVID-19 lockdown, we worked particularly closely with local authorities and businesses to ensure that the public were aware of their responsibility to store their waste safely until the sites reopened. We know that not everybody did that, and we have seen the results of that. We're currently exploring options on how best to further assist those local authorities and Natural Resources Wales in their enforcement work. Obviously, this area involves both items which are devolved to us here in Wales, so those environmental issues, for example, but there are also some issues to do with the reserve justice system. And I can confirm that we will be pursuing this with the UK Government in the first instance, and I'd be very pleased to provide an update on those discussions.
Diolch.